there, folks. Welcome to episode 5. Yes, count them 5 of Sweet Drumming with me, Seb Sweet. Huge thank you to some of my friends today for even making this possible. My losing battle with my cats is ongoing, which has resulted in 2 broken keyboards and me getting locked out of my computer last week. So a huge thank you to Tanya and Gull and for the spare keyboards. And a huge thank you to my wife for unlocking and gaining access to my computer again. So, right, just a quick one this week, because I haven't got time or energy this week. So, let's have a quick look at some rudiments and some basic fills and rudiments. So, let's start off with the basics. The single stroke roll. The bread and butter to the last 30 years of my bloody life, to be honest with you. So, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I've been doing single stroke rolls my entire life. Maybe I should branch out a little bit more, but single stroke rolls, bread and butter, always the start. So always sound good, always sound standard, nice and easy to go around the kit, whether you're left-handed or right-handed. Good standard fill. Now we get onto the double stroke roll, which is where I've always struggled a little bit. I didn't practice enough when I was a kid. There, I've said it. I was always taught to try and play away from the drums, which we've discussed on previous episodes, playing up here a little bit more than down here. And it comes from the lessons I had with double stroke roll. So even though I didn't practice it enough, I took the lessons, I took the formula and I put it into the rest of my playing. The idea is to treat the drum like it's a hot stove, like it's too hot to touch. Yeah? So come straight away. So double stroke roll, right, right, left, left. My left hand is what struggles. I can do that with right hand all day. My left hand does struggle. So bear with me a bit for this example. Essentially, treat the drum like a hot stove, come straight off it. Yeah, try not to dig into the drum too much. Nice and light, lots of movement within your grip. And we talked about the movement and how much movement you want. Lots and lots of movement. You want to get this nice shape going on. And use these 3 fingers here to cradle and control, yeah? Release, grip, release, grip. So that's a double stroke roll. I'd play it faster for you, but I tend to lose control of it a little bit. It's still something I'm currently working on. It's something I practice at least every couple of days. I am getting there. Some drummers can play that so bloody fast, you can't even tell it's double strokes. But I will get there one day, yeah? We're all learning, right? And it also comes hand in hand with that molar practice we talked about, of the down with the shoulder, up onto the tip. I've been doing that with my left hand quite a lot. Just try and get that fluidity into my left hand the same way that my right hand has it. So it's a work in progress, but we are getting there. So what do we do if we want to mix the 2 up? Do a single stroke and double stroke in one go. Well, there we get the paradiddle. Now, the paradiddle is the first thing I was ever shown when I was about 9 years old. I think my dad showed it me. And he said, if you can remember this, if I see you in 2 weeks and you can still play this, I'll get you a drum kit. He stuck to that. He did buy me a drum kit in the end. Now, the paradiddle, the sticking is right, left, right, right. Left, right, left, left. Which means at the beginning of each section, you're going to be leading with your right hand or with your left hand. It's like a triplet, alternates your leading hand. But it's the same with the paradiddle, it'll alternate your leading hand. So we go right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Yeah? So sped up, you get a bit like this. It's a nice one to move around the kit. Just like with the doubles, it allows you to alternate your hands, and move around the kit quite nicely. So. And what you'll notice there as well, and I try and get this into my students as well, when you're doing that double, it gives your other hand the time to move into that next strike. So when I'm hitting that right, you'll see my left hand is already getting ready for its next strike. Yeah? I'm not waiting to get to the point, I'm not waiting for it, I'm getting it ready well in advance, yeah? Or it's already up here getting ready. I'm playing two left down here, but I'm already getting my right hand ready. The double paradiddle is an extension of this, but it's in more like a 6/8 time feel, so it changes the timing of it a little bit. And essentially, it's a paradiddle with an extra right-left at the beginning. So it's right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Sped up, and in that 6/8 feel. It can be turned into a nice groove as well, actually. Which I believe, if you listen to a song called Glasgow's Kiss by John Petrucci off his first solo record, you'll hear that double paradiddle kind of groove going on in that. It's a really cool tune. I implore you to listen to it. Before I go, there's one little thing I want to show you, which my drum teacher showed me this years ago, and I've been using it probably too much, again, a bit like single stroke roll. I've probably been using it way too much ever since. I use it all the time. I call it the trip. Because it sounds like one of those old comedic things where someone trips over a curb and you hear a piece of music or a piece of percussion that just, a bit like when someone falls and you go, which is a bit juvenile, but we all love it, right? Well, this is the actual falling over of somebody. So it's right, left, right, kick. I'm going to play it over the snare and the two of the tom-toms. So we go right, left, right, kick. Sped up, and just picture someone tripping over a curb. You ready? Yeah, that again. It's a great little bit. You can use it over the tops. You can even add, a bit like we discussed last week with the 4 and the 2 on the top. You can even add the 4. So you can even do that. So you can create these really quick little fills, which just. I'll show you it. So as part of a groove, I'll show you. So. Great little thing to put in there. I like to put it in like when we're doing big thing like. I just think it's a really cool little thing to fit in there. And I tend to do it all the time. Sometimes I won't even notice I'm doing it. But yeah, so what's that? Single stroke roll, double stroke roll, paradiddle, double paradiddle, and the trip. Have fun having a mess about with those. Have a nice little play about with it. In the meantime, I'm going to set you off with the rest of that tune you heard at the beginning, which is, surprise, surprise, one of my songs. So I actually wrote that maybe 4 weeks ago. I laid down some drum parts, I played about with the synthesizer for a little bit, and then I sent the whole thing over to my friend Greg Davies, not the comedian, never the comedian, my good friend Greg, who's a fantastic guitar player, he laid out all those solos and all those lead parts out for me, and really helped elevate it and lift it up a little bit. I'm hoping that either the song or some version of it will appear on my next solo record, so keep your eyes out for that in 5 years or however long it'll take me. In the meantime, have a listen to the rest of Orbital Maelstrom by me, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.